Ryan Strasser writes, "Hello, Collider. I was curious what your thoughts were on the absence of any Shazam movie news in the Dawn of Justice League special last week. Should we have any worries or change of mind about it since it was not mentioned in a special where Warner Brothers was showcasing all their future movies? Thanks and keep up the great work."
This is really odd. This is very, very odd because before Batman versus Superman, before all that kind of stuff, this is Kevin Tsujihara. We got The Rock. He's going to be in Shazam, and he's going to be Black Adam, and it's going to come out in 75 years. And then all these other movies come out. They're talking about all this other stuff. And it just left me going, why did you even bother making the announcement about Dwayne The Rock Johnson going to be in Shazam? And then why even bother Dwayne Johnson coming out and saying you're going to be Black Adam? What was the point? Because any momentum and any buzz you were going to generate with those announcements is gone now. We don't have a release date. Nothing solid at any rate. There's been some speculative stuff out there. We don't know anything about it. It's no closer to being in reality than it was 10 years ago. So this is a very odd situation. I've never understood what DC... Now, I'm excited about a Shazam movie, very much. But I've never understood Warner Brothers' approach or Kevin Tsujihara's philosophy on this film and how they've unraveled it and revealed it. It just seems really, I won't say odd, I'll say dumb. They've handled this really dumb. It just hasn't been handled effectively. So as of right now, I have no idea. It's a great question because I think a lot of us are scratching our heads.
I just feel like when that news was announced that it was always used as like a buffer or some sort of way to keep DC in the news when they didn't have anything to show you quite yet about an upcoming project they had, like a Batman v Superman, where you see so much Marvel news constantly, then DC is like, okay, well, let's make a splash here. Let's say we know we have The Rock playing this role. Whether it's in 2019, it doesn't matter. We're going to make this announcement now because it'll keep everybody excited that we have some stuff to look forward to as well. And maybe you didn't get them saying any Shazam stuff in that special because they didn't need him in that special. They didn't need to bring up Shazam in that special. Maybe at the time they made those announcements and The Rock was teasing that he's going to be playing something, they needed some sort of press then. They don't need it now. They got Batman v Superman coming out. They have all these exciting movies now, so we can put him on the back burner for the time being, and then we'll showcase him when it's right.
Yep.
Yeah, Shazam's a weird property. I mean, it was called Captain Marvel, and then, Marvel and DC have been warring about that. Marvel won. They got a Captain Marvel movie coming out. And now that character's name is simply Shazam, as far as I understand. He's not called Captain Marvel anymore. Very weird. I mean, it's always struck me as weird to announce The Rock as Black Adam, because, first of all, a lot of people don't even know who Shazam is, let alone his villain, Black Adam, and what's that all about? And then they it's coming out in like 17 years or something. It's like, feels like in 2019. We're in 2016, but we got a long road to get there. But once again, they haven't announced, the Batman movie or the Superman movie, the Superman sequel. We know those movies are going to be coming soon. Hopefully, it's not like 2020. It's like, come on, man, fit one of those in between. I know you can do it. So I think they'll probably announce a Shazam film, maybe towards the end of this year, or maybe at Comic-Con or something, at some kind of an event that's happening after Batman v Superman has already come out and after they're able to judge what their next slate of films are going to be from the either success or medium response of Batman v Superman. But I think Batman v Superman is going to have such a powerful response, if they do everything right and what it feels like they're doing feels really right, that it could really launch the DC universe, and they'll feel like we could put a landing date for Shazam. And I've heard speculation that The Rock is going to play both Shazam and Black Adam. So that'd be kind of cool if they finally figure it out and announce it and say this is what's happening, and also kind of incorporate it into the DC universe. I feel like them making separate movies that, look, if they're going to do the Demon or Swamp Thing, I could see why they would, or even the Sandman would be in a separate, Vertigo universe, and it's not with all the superheroes. That makes sense because it's darker and it might want to go R, just be in a different world. But Shazam belongs in that superhero world. So I hope they're able to figure that out.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.